I were an owner, I would want my contractor to have a quality control program such as this. With that being said, I'm going to leave it off to Matt Copeland. He's going to talk to us about the Crylon headquarters.
Thank you, Paul. Like he said, I'm going to talk about the Crylon Regional Headquarters. This we built in Lake Jackson, Texas. It was a LEED Silver project. And like most of the things that we're going to be showing you today, these are systems that we plan to use and that are spec'd to be used in the NASA Building 20 project. This first picture shows the raised floor, which allows us to put all the mechanical ductwork and electrical wiring, wire baskets, all underneath the floor. This really reduces the amount of overhead work, which is a safety deal. We won't have a lot of scaffolds running around, just only for the fire protection and the lighting circuits. Now Paul's going to talk about the mechanical floor plan that will be on each floor.
I'm just going to elaborate a little bit on the floor plan. As you know, it's shown here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's a raised floor plan, which is similar to the conceptual design of the NASA building. And we're going to run all of our electrical conduits on the floor. But this building is special because it has 3 floors, and each floor is similar, pretty uniform. So we took the first floor and made a plan for all the material, and proposed to prefabricate all this material, which helped us reduce waste and also got extra LEED credits on this building. So for the next 2 floors, we did the same thing, so it really increased our efficiency for putting this building together. Another thing I want to talk about that's not listed here on the slide is the side of this building. When we got there, we did our site visit, and it was basically a parking lot. So instead of demolishing the whole parking lot, we chose to sacrifice some of the area and save the parking lot just to create a better working surface for concrete trucks later on, and reduces the runoff from the rain, which also helps in our stormwater planning, and just had a better overall productivity because our job was less likely to get shut down in wet conditions. I'm going to hand it back over to Matt, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about the NASA building.
Thanks, Paul. Like you said, Johnson Space Center. This is the building that we are going to be building for you. And our conceptual estimate that we put together with our 30% plans is $24.1 million. This has been taken from years of historical cost data that we've put together in this confidential company data plan that you can take a look at if you want to. Like Lucas said earlier, we are striving to get this platinum gold. It is something that we want to strive to do in this project, and we think it would be a great deal for NASA to have this not only their first LEED project, but a huge platinum project. Now, your superintendent, the guy who's going to be putting this place in work and controlling the trades, the main man on the job, is going to talk about our site logistics.
Okay. Can y'all see this? Well, as you can see, we have basically the same image projected onto this board right here. And except for we have a lot more detail put on here. We do this for every single job that comes to us. It helps us visualize how it's going to be put together, as well as maybe catch a few problems before they start. One unique thing we found on this plan was that the detention pond was expected to be over here. We would like to move it over here to help create a more efficient job site, help the traffic around the building go better. As you can see, we would like to put our trailers over in that corner to get them out of the way with storage containers along the back. We'll have temporary bathroom facilities and dumpsters provided throughout the project as needed, and they can be moved as needed as well. We have the traffic fence around the exterior to help just keep everyone that's not supposed to be in there out, and as well as keep it a little bit more private. We have 3 points of access. And they're all gated. One mainly to get toward the job trailers over there. These 2 are going to be used mainly for all the big equipment that will come in concrete trucks, because they'll be coming in through the rear entrance of NASA. We will also route our temporary power from Building 44 to our job site. And I would also like to point out that we will have 2 points of contact for during an emergency. One will be headed by Mr. Palumbo, over here, and the other will be headed by myself over here. This will help us, in the case of an emergency, help us take a head count, make sure that everyone is accounted for, so it's a safe work environment. And now I'd like to turn it back over to Mr. Palumbo.
Oh, you should. It's okay. It's not a big deal. All we had is a little bit, a picture of the same milestone schedule that is attached to the RFP. All we did for our schedule is, like I said, it's a milestone schedule because it is based off 30% plans and specifications. Obviously, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do a full detailed schedule based off 30% plans and specs. What we did is we tried to show how we plan to use the 540 days for this project. We did incorporate into that the 30 days that NASA is going to allow us for issues such as NASA, the shuttle launches. We took into consideration past projects. Like I said, we have the same project team that we've had together for the last 6 years, the last 3 projects. We know how this team functions as a unit. We know how they function with the owner. We know how they function with the architect. In addition, we know the systems that are going to be installed on this project. So while these are just a milestone schedule, we feel like it pretty accurately represents how this company can perform the schedule. We took into some of the assumptions. We did 7-day forming, 7-day rebar, and every 16 days we're pouring. That's just one of the assumptions.
With all that being said, we'd like to wrap things up. We've emphasized throughout this whole presentation, right now our biggest asset to this project right now is this project team. We're a top-tier company. Capstone is, we deliver top-tier products. What sets us apart, we are competitive with everybody else out there in the market today. What sets us apart is this project team right here. We're a unit. We function as a unit. We've been together for 6 years. Things have gone smoothly every single time we work together, and we're comfortable with each other. This building right here, this NASA project, this is your building. I'm not here trying to sell you this building. I'd like to sell you this project team. That's what we can offer you. That's what we are trying to offer you. We'd like to help you meet your expectations and exceed them by us basically just upholding ours. We'd like to open the floor up for questions and answer any questions you may have.
What happened? What happened?
No, they had a space shuttle, watch this.
I noticed that when you're consolidating financial statement, your revenues decreased for each of the last 3 years, but your net income went up. Can you explain that?
I don't know, I'll have to check with our financial guys back at the office, and I'll get back to you.
Got it.
That's the right answer. We know it's change orders.
That's right. Easy answer. That would be a question I would have hoped somebody would ask me. And I would have said the same thing. I'll get back with you. Come up with some other questions.
Do you feel the $24 million price tag is what it's going to take to deliver a platinum LEED job?
We do feel sufficient with that. Like I said, we've had in our past performance a lot there, the prices have been based on, we've had 35, 36 past jobs that fall into the recent category that we've done, where we got all of our pricing from that. We have done a platinum job before, so we are familiar with the price increase of those credits. If you look at the LEED section of that proposal, you'll see the ones that we've listed that we can get, the ones that we plan to get, and the ones that are questionable. We'll need to work pretty closely with the NASA and HOK team to achieve, but are confident that we can get those. And we do feel that the $24 million mark is right within our budget to achieve platinum.